I want a mech. They get mech in this game? I want a mech. It looks like really homemade though. No. Yeah, it's a mech, but it's not like a super sci-fi one. It looks like something you can make, like probably make it now, like in the real world. Oh, oh, it crashed. What? Is it made by Boeing? What the heck? What's this? Hi, you're wearing my suit. I know that purple warp anywhere. And that helmet too. You're wearing my suit. Oh, are you the tank class of this game? You look like a tank. You're probably like a healer or something like that.
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the duct, would you?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt. Hey, look at that. The intake exhaust bypass was reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly.
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug in the controls.
Oh, hey, Alma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-who's? Cool. I'm Liesel, mechanic and top on fix-it gal for Blade.
Spencer will look worried.
Yeah. Well, that, doesn't usually happen.
We know it doesn't, Lynn. Look, I know what you're thinking. But believe me, young as she may look, and yes, she is young, she's actually one of our top talents.
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
Anyway, you guys heading back to Barracks?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right, Doug, I think that'll be all for today. You can clean up here and dock the Skell.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it? Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn!
What is this? What is this? You can pick your active party member from the main menu. Active member. There you can select allies from reserve and add them to your active party or stop swap them around. Please note that there are times you will not be able to change members. Okay, so if you get so you can like do this whenever, huh? Okay, as long as you register them or like you unlock them, you can just swap them in and out of your party member. So this system is like the hero system from Xenoblade 3. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take this. Shield. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What do you mean shield trooper? Are you a tank? Iron shield. Yeah, look at that. You're a tank, aren't you? Storm machine 2. Are you? And not only are you a tank, you also have a Gatling gun. Is that the idea here? I mean, like, yeah, I'll give you more physical defense. Lynn's armware. Yeah, yeah, so you are a tank, aren't you? I don't see the difference here. I like this one. I like this look. Ooh, okay. You know what? Honestly, I like this look. No, that's Elmas. Okay, so there's that. Yeah, I think I like this armor better than her original one. Yeah, I think color-wise this is better. Yeah, that's Elmas. Man, there's a lot of armor in this game, isn't there? Yeah, there's a lot of armor in this game. Show me your armor real quick. What the heck do you do? Grants thermal resistance up. I don't know what thermal is. Like heat? Use weapon damage versus toppled targets. Okay, so this is better than toppled enemy. Deals weapon damage, inflicts topple. Okay, so you can do topple as well. Okay. Deals thermal damage. Okay. Okay, so you do thermal damage and then like thermal is like fire damage. Okay. And you grant fire resist. Okay, yeah, I like this outfit for Lane.
Not bad, huh? You can see everything from up here.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLO. I never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks. There's still so much to be done.
One day at a time.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it. New LA is divided into 4 districts. We departed from the industrial district, where Doug and I were conducting the flight test. It has food production, skill development, you know, industries and stuff.
It's also where the West Gate is located. Remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often. The only other gate out of the city is in the administrative district, but I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district. Restaurants, galleries, cafes, clothing, groceries, you name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, my LA is good anyway. Dagon, the best and only gardens on the planet. To your right, the residential district. Housing, and more housing. Well, plus a nice park and the cathedral.
If you're ever looking for quiet time alone, or want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill. And last but not least, our destination, the administrative district, the nerd center at the heart of NL. Note the distinct dual-level structure. The upper level holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs. And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
Thanks, Lynn. We'll save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Lindley Airlines.
Right. Let's get you over to the barracks. Then I should file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found him, I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower. That road there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
R plus adjust minimap zoom. Okay. Interesting. What is this exclamation mark thing over here? Late tower. Okay, so we can't go anywhere. Okay, so Stella. What's up? Yeah, I have to get through the story thing before I can do anything else, I think. No point in talking to these merchants. I assume these are merchants.
Hey.
Because like they won't have anything for me. What is this? What is this clock looking thing right here? What is this? Weapons? Can I like get free weapons here? No, hold on. It's right here.
Hey.
What the heck is this? Oh, change time. You can only change time on this bench? Is that right? You can't change. Hold on. No, that can't be right. That can't be right. I have a system change time right here. Yeah, I can change time right here. Alright. I mean, that was weird.
And here we are, the Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
Show interest.
I think I can answer that one. So, you must be the latest rescue.
Secretary Nagi!
Miss Gu. Chipper is always I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No? Nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here.
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
Ah, yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I'll put on some tea.
Is there supposed to be like
Allow me to
the side
formally
now?
introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer. And would be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? He seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until he knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. He seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss? From the stasis?
He could barely remember his name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should we begin?
Asked how we had Mara asked him more information about Blade. That's what registration inquire, I guess.
It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations. Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
I still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived. So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission, find a habitable planet, and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed. For better and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
Clearly.
Blade is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
Take a look at this. The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis, all housed in a structure called the Lifehold. This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers, and of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the Lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.